Hello and welcome to the Day Ahead. It is Wednesday, February 11th. I'm Andrew Gagan. Well, the local market is set to open higher with ASX futures up around 1/3%. The focus for local investors today will be the abrupt exits of CSL's Chief Executive Paul McKenzie and ASX Chief Executive Helen Lofthouse. Both have been under pressure with CSL shares in a downward trajectory for the best part of 18 months amid a series of profit downgrades, while the ASX has been plagued by operational incidents, governance issues and regulatory scrutiny. On Wall Street overnight, the S&P and Nasdaq edged lower while the Dow hit a new record high as investors contemplated disappointing retail sales figures and waited for jobs data. While Disney and Home Depot helped boost the Dow to a fresh peak despite a drag from Coca-Cola, which fell after missing Wall Street estimates for fourth quarter revenue. The S&P 500 software index paired earlier gains with Datadog shares surging after the cloud-based monitoring and analytics platform beat quarterly estimates. Marriott shares hit a record high, with the hotel chain projecting a 35% increase in fees from co-branded credit cards as affluent travellers splurged on luxury vacations. Shares of S&P Global fell heavily after forecasting 2026 profit below analyst estimates, which dragged peers Moody's and MSCI lower. And Spotify shares soared after the audio streaming platform forecast first quarter earnings above expectations, benefiting from strong user growth and price hikes. US retail sales growth stalled in December as households scaled back spending on big ticket items such as motor vehicles. Sales increased 2.4% year on year in December, while US business inventories increased by less than expected 0.1% in November as retail inventories fell. And the employment cost index in the fourth quarter rose 0.7%, which was in line with expectations, while small business confidence slipped. FOMC member Beth Hammack has said she expects an extended hold on US interest rates, saying, "Rather than trying to fine-tune the funds rate, I prefer to err on the side of patience as we assess the impact of recent rate reductions and monitor how the economy performs." While fellow Fed member Laurie Logan has said, "If we see inflation coming down, but with further material cooling in the labour market, cutting rates again could become appropriate." Well, US Treasury yields have fallen following the economic data and suggestions that the US economy may be softening, giving the Fed more leeway to cut interest rates. The US 2-year Treasury yield at 3.44%, the 10-year was at 4.14%. And Australian 3-year government bond yields fell to 4.3%. US dollar index down slightly on the day. The Aussie is currently trading at 70.7 US cents. Oil prices are little changed as the market waits on further diplomatic developments in the Middle East and Ukraine. Brent futures settling at close to $69 a barrel. Gold has fallen more than 0.5% as the market consolidated ahead of US jobs and inflation data. Spot gold trading below $5,030 an ounce. And copper's down 1%, iron ore at around $102 a tonne. And Bitcoin has fallen back below $69,000. Locally today, RBA Deputy Governor Andrew Hauser is due to speak. Among the companies reporting today, the Commonwealth Bank has reported a cash profit of $5.4 billion for the half year, up 6% on the first half and ahead of forecasts. Earnings results are also due from CSL, as well as AGL, Centuria Industrial REIT, Homeco Daily Needs REIT, Dexus Industria, Evolution Mining, SGH and James Hardie Industries. That is your day ahead. See you again tomorrow.